Hey guys, from Liverpool's own news. You won't believe what just happened. A colossal, earth-shattering bombshell has just exploded in the football universe, and it's about to turn everything you know upside down. Casemiro, yes, the Casemiro, the midfield titan, the Brazilian beast, has just signed a pre-contract with Liverpool. This isn't a rumor, this isn't a whisper, it's the real deal. Confirmed, locked in, and ready to set the football world ablaze. Strap yourselves in, because this is the kind of news that rewrites history, the kind of drama that keeps you on the edge of your seat. And we're about to unpack every single juicy detail for you right here, right now. Let's dive into the meat of this mind-blowing transfer. Casemiro has agreed to join Liverpool on a free transfer when his current deal with Manchester United runs out in June 2025. Mark your calendars, because on the 1st of July 2025, he'll officially pull on that iconic red shirt and step onto the hallowed turf of Anfield. The contract, a staggering 4-year masterpiece, tying him to Liverpool until 2029, plenty of time to cement his legacy as one of the greatest to ever grace the club. But here's where it gets wild. His salary is shockingly low for a player of his caliber. We're talking £150,000 per week, half of what he's pocketing at United right now. Half. This is a man who's won everything, who could command millions, yet he's slashing his wages to join Liverpool. Why? What's driving this madness? Well, there's more to it. The deal is packed with performance bonuses that could turn this bargain into a goldmine. Picture this. £50,000 extra for every Premier League title he lifts, another £50,000 for every Champions League crown, plus bonuses for appearances, clean sheets, and even assists. It's a contract built for glory, designed to reward a warrior who thrives on success. And there's whispers of clauses to a potential extension if he hits certain targets, and a £100 million release clause floating around in the rumor mill, though nothing's set in stone yet. This isn't just a transfer, it's a calculated gamble, a high-stakes bet on greatness, and it's got the football world buzzing with disbelief. Now, let's pull back the curtain on how this deal even happened, because the backstory is straight out of a blockbuster thriller. This wasn't a simple handshake and a signature, no. This was months of cloak-and-dagger negotiations, shrouded in secrecy and dripping with tension. Picture this: late-night phone calls bouncing between encrypted lines, shadowy figures meeting in dimly lit hotel rooms, and Liverpool's top negotiators dodging prying eyes to secure their man. One insider claims there was a pivotal meeting in a swanky London hotel, where Casemiro's agent slipped in through a side entrance, cap pulled low, to hammer out the terms with Liverpool's representatives. But it wasn't smooth sailing. No, other clubs were in the mix, circling like sharks smelling blood. Real Madrid, PSG, Bayern Munich, they all threw their hats in the ring, flashing bigger paychecks and glitzy promises to tempt Casemiro away. PSG reportedly tabled a deal that would have doubled his United salary, while Bayern sent emissaries to Brazil to sway him with a long-term project. And then there was Manchester United, desperate to keep their midfield rock. Word is, they tried to strong-arm him with a last-gasp contract extension, piling on the pressure with offers of more money and a captain's role. But Casemiro, he wasn't budging. He'd made his choice, Liverpool or bust. There's even talk of espionage in the mixed rumors that United hired investigators to tap into his communications, trying to figure out who he was talking to, only for Casemiro to outsmart them with burner phones and coded messages. It's the stuff of legends, a transfer saga packed with suspense, betrayal, and a hero who stayed true to his destiny. In the end, Liverpool won the war, but not without a fight that'll be talked about for years. So, who is this man at the center of the storm? Let's rewind the tape on Casemiro's incredible journey. Born in São Paulo, Brazil, he kicked off his career at São Paulo FC, a club known for churning out gems. Even as a teenager, he stood out gritty, determined, a kid with a fire in his belly and a tackle that could stop a freight train. Real Madrid came calling in 2013, and that's where he transformed into a global superstar. Over nearly a decade in Spain, he became the heartbeat of one of the greatest teams ever assembled, racking up 5 Champions League titles, 5 and 3 La Liga crowns, plus a cabinet full of domestic cups. He was the silent assassin, the man who did the dirty work so the flair players could dazzle. In 2022, he shocked the world by jumping ship to Manchester United, a move that raised eyebrows but paid off as he brought steel and swagger to their midfield. Internationally, he's been Brazil's rock, lifting the Copa America in Arlinhos and anchoring their World Cup runs with that same relentless energy. His trophy haul: over 20 major honors, making him one of the most decorated players of his generation. Awards: he's been named in Team of the Year lists, hailed as a midfielder's midfielder, a leader who commands respect wherever he goes. This isn't just a player, this is a living legend walking into Liverpool with a point to prove. What's his game like? Casemiro is a defensive midfielder carved from granite, a destroyer who snuffs out danger before it even starts. He's all about the crunching tackles, the perfectly timed interceptions, the kind of positioning that makes you wonder if he's got a sixth sense. But don't sleep on his technical side. He's got a passing range that can split defenses wide open, Whether it's a pinpoint 40-yard switch or a sly ball through the lines, he's a set-piece menace too, with a knack for headers and the odd screamer from distance. Physically, he's a monster built like a tank, winning aerial battles and running for days without breaking a sweat. Mentally, he's the guy you want in a clutch moment, the one who thrives when the pressure's cranking up to 11. Think Claude Makelele's noose, Sergio Busquets' brain, mixed with Roy Keane's snarl. That's Casemiro in a nutshell. Weaknesses: sure, he's not lightning quick, and sometimes he can drift out of position chasing a ball, but his experience patches those cracks with ease. He's a general on the pitch, barking orders, rallying the troops, the kind of presence that lifts everyone around him. Why did Liverpool want him so badly? Because he's the final piece of the puzzle, the key to unlocking their full potential. For years they've needed someone like him, a midfield anchor who can shield the backline and let the attackers run riot. He brings stability, experience, and a winning mentality that's been missing in the big moments. His arrival means the defense can breathe easier, knowing they've got a wall in front of them, while the forwards get more freedom to wreak havoc. And that leadership is going to rub off on the younger lads, showing them what it takes to win the lot. He'll likely sit deep in a midfield three, the glue holding it all together, controlling the tempo and breaking up play like it's second nature. He's not just an upgrade, he's a game changer, a signing that screams ambition and sets the tone for a new era of dominance. This isn't just a transfer, it's a thunderbolt from the gods. The biggest signing of the decade, maybe ever. Liverpool has landed a colossus, a warrior who's slashed his wages to chase glory in red. With Casemiro in the ranks, they're not just contenders, they're predators, ready to tear through the Premier League and Europe like a hurricane. The fact he's taking £150,000 a week instead of the £300,000 he could have demanded, that's not a pay cut. That's a statement of intent, a sign he believes Liverpool is where legends are made. Rivals are trembling, fans are roaring, and the football world is on notice. This is the dawn of something massive. Manchester United are reeling, scrambling to fill the void. But good luck replacing a titan like this. The balance of power has shifted, and it's shifted hard. So, there you have it. Folks, Casemiro is coming to Liverpool, and it's going to be epic beyond words. This is the kind of moment that defines a generation. The kind of signing that'll have kids telling their grandkids where they were when they heard the news. The football landscape is quaking, and nothing will ever be the same again. What do you reckon? Is this the greatest coup in Liverpool's history? Are you losing your minds with excitement like we are? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Smash that like button and subscribe for every twist and turn of this insane story. Liverpool's own news, delivering the bombshells that change everything.